and welcome to my 30-minute chair yoga class. My name is Evelyn. Today's practice, we're going to be focusing on our neck and shoulders. We're going to start our practice with a nice warm-up flow. Then we're going to go into our focus to a final flow, which will be a little bit more challenging. And then we're going to take a few seconds to just relax and meditate. I will be teaching you two different options, and I want you to be mindful of your body and choose the one that best suits you. My goal in my class is for you to leave my class feeling great, with an open heart and with a clear mind. All you're going to need for my class is going to be a chair, a yoga mat, yoga socks or no socks. And if you don't have a yoga mat, I highly recommend keeping your sneakers on. Also water, because we will be taking a short water break. So let's get ready to start this wonderful journey together. So let's all sit down in our chair. So if you're sitting all the way to the back of your chair, I want you to lift yourself up a little. Now just slide yourself forward just a tiny bit and see how it feels. And if this is good, this is how you feel today, this is perfectly fine. As long as you're keeping a tiny bit of space between your back and the back of the chair, so you're nice and tall. If you can, you feel you're ready for a little bit deeper, I want you to slide yourself right to the middle of the chair. So you have more space between your back and the back of the chair. Placing your hands on the knees, your legs should be hip width apart, which is usually the width of your chair. But you can place your hands on the knees, slide them over to your hips, and it should be aligned. The back of your knee should be stacked up with your heel. So bring your index finger, place it in the back of the knee, slide it down, and make your adjustment by sliding your feet forward or back as you can adjust the other side. Let's roll our shoulders nice and gently all the way up and back. So we open the heart. And from here, we're going to rotate our hands, placing palms of our hands facing up. We're going to relax the shoulders. We're going to wiggle the fingers, wiggle our toes. And now we're just going to let them relax. Shoulders relax, elbows relax, belly's nice and relaxed. And you're going to let your head drop just a tiny bit forward as you gently close your eyes. And let's go over our yoga breath. So the first breath we're going to go over, it's a nice deep breath. You're going to inhale through the nose, and you're going to exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. The next breath is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. From here, I want you to choose the yoga breath that best suits you. So take a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. And with each breath you take, I want you to relax your shoulders, your fingers, your feet, toes. Let them relax as you take a nice deep breath. And you clear the mind and you open the heart. So you place everything that you need to accomplish, all those things that keeps us up, you're going to just keep it way behind and just release it out to the universe. And you're going to place yourself here and now. Take a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. Very gently, we're going to start our journey. We're going to wiggle our fingers, wiggle the toes, and do little circles in our shoulders so we open our eyes. We bring our head back to center. Now we're going to go straight again, shoulders back. Inhale, you're going to lift those arms all the way up. Option one is right in front of you. Option two, you're going to go a little higher and hold it and take a nice deep breath. As you bring your praying hands together, and very gently, you're going to bring it down to the center of your heart. As you relax your shoulders, take a nice deep breath. As you're going to turn your head to the right, so option one, we're going to start turning, you're going to hold it. If you feel like you can go a little further, you're going to turn a little bit more. And option two, you can turn a little deeper. If you feel like you're ready for a nice little deep turn, and hold it. As you gently bring it back to center, very slowly. Take a nice deep breath as you turn to the other side. Hold it. You can go a little deeper. As we gently bring it back to center. And take a nice deep breath. You're going to open up. Cactus arms, fingers open. Option one, you're right here, you're pressing back. Taking a nice deep breath, holding it. Option two, you're going to slide it up, slide it up, slide it up. And now you're going to press back and hold it and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And very gently, we're going to bring it back to option one. Open the heart. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently cross your hands, right across. And take a nice deep breath. Option one, we're going to start tilting to the right very gently. You're going to hold it right here. Option two, you're going to release that right hand, going down. And your left hand, you're going to bring it up. And take a nice deep breath as you tilt a little bit further. Inhale and exhale. As you bring it back to center, crossing back to option one. Take a nice deep breath as we go to the other side. Very gently, you're tilting. Option one, you're going to hold it here. Two, you're going to release that left hand. You're tilting a little bit more. Right hand. Take a nice deep breath. You can tilt a little bit more and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back across, and lift it back up. And take a nice deep breath as we gently hinge forward. Very gently, option one, right here. Now I want you to test yourself. Listen to your body. If you feel good here, then you can stay here. If you feel a little lightheaded, I want you to go back just a little bit more. You don't have to go too low. Option two, you can place your hand on the knee. And now you're going to slowly slide yourself down. You can hold it right here. Test yourself. If this is where you're at today and you feel fine, you can hold it here. If you feel like you can go a little further, you can keep going to your ankles. And keep going and hold it right where you feel like, okay, this is as deep as I want to go. Take a nice deep breath. If you feel dizzy or lightheaded, please lift yourself back up to option one. So gently, let's slide ourselves back up, very slowly into our option one. Let's go into our mountain pose, rolling the shoulders back, fingertips to the earth, pressing down with the tip of your toes, all of your feet and heels. And then you feel like they're pulling you from your fingertips all the way down to the earth. And you're pressing down with your feet as someone is pulling you from the crown of your head all the way up. So they're stretching you nice and tall. And you feel like every muscle in your body is being engaged. Gently but surely, take a nice deep breath. This wonderful chair mountain. Option two, you're going to slide feet just a little bit forward. You're going to press with the toes, all your feet and heel. You're going to hinge forward with your hands, bringing them up, hinging forward, pressing. You're going to lift yourself up, and you're going to bring your arms to your side into a wonderful mountain pose. And take a nice deep breath. feeling strong. As you gently bring those arms back up, exhale as you gently bring it back down to your chair and back to your chair now. From here, we're going to cross our hands, cross our chest, making sure that our shoulders stay nice and steady forward. And we're going to turn our head one more time. We're going to do our little neck stretch. So take a nice deep breath as you're going to start turning very gently to the right. And then I want you to stop right where you feel it. So I'm going to stop right here. Option 2, you can turn just a little bit deeper. And now I want you to hold it. I'm going to hold it here for 3 breaths. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. As we gently bring it back to center, very slowly. Hold it. Let's turn to the other side very gently. Option 1, you're going to hold it right here. Option 2, you can turn a little deeper. And let's hold it right where you feel it. Take a nice deep breath. Continue your breath. And our last breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently release it, and you can bring it back to center. Our second neck stretch, we're going to create like a little diamond supporting our head. You're going to place this diamond in the back of your head. Let me show you. So here goes my thumbs, which is my ears, right where my low ears, my little ear, our holes for my earrings are at. Right where my earrings are dropping. I'm going to slide it to the center of my neck. I'm going to place my index finger, my other fingers, and I'm going to make sure that I'm bringing them close enough so I can really support my head. I'm going to open the elbows out and have a good support for our heads. So here we go. Our nice little support. I'm going to open up, making sure that you're supporting your head with your hands. As you take a nice deep breath, we're going to tilt it to the right. Now we're going to hold it right here. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice deep breath. Last breath. Very gently, you're just going to bring it forward just a little, still supporting, but you're going to start looking down. So you go halfway around, not too low, bring it to center, open those elbows, support your head. Now you're looking straight down, take a nice deep breath. So you did like a little bit of a half a circle. Take a nice deep breath. It could be less than half a circle. Take a nice deep breath, looking down. And now you're just gonna, looking down, you're gonna tilt. Now you're gonna bring your head back and up a little to the side and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. Take a nice deep breath. Now we're going to go back, but we're not going to go all the way back, just a little tilt back. So you're going to open halfway here. You just open up. You're going to hold it right here. And take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back to center. And arms go straight down. Woo. Shake it off a little. Fingertips to the earth. Let's do our little circles in our shoulders. They're gonna lift it up towards our ears and all the way back. So center, lift up and back. One more time. And back. And this time we're gonna lift up. We're gonna go forward. Lift up and go forward. And lift up and let's go forward and hold it. But I want you to lift it up one more time, up and back. So I love, this is the way we should always be going back, opening up the heart, chest, and take a nice deep breath. Now, I want you to make like a little fist with your hands. I want you to place it right where your shoulders are, your rotator cuffs. You're gonna bring those elbows. So we're gonna do circles with our elbows. So my thumbs on the side, and I'm gonna bring my elbows up. And we're gonna start these little inner circles, so it's like a little circle. And you can feel your shoulders, rotator cuffs, working as they rotate. I'm gonna hold it here. Now we're gonna go down. Reverse the movement a little. Downwards instead of upwards. So downwards, and then up. Last one. And hold it right here. And let's bring it down. We're gonna go to Cactus Arms. Open up. We're gonna lift it up just a little. We're gonna do little circles also with our little fingers. We're gonna tip our fingers. We're gonna lift up, elbows up, and open and back. Bring it back. One more time. And hold it. And now we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna go forward. And now you're gonna bring it when you're low, you're gonna bring it back. And you're gonna bring it forward. So this is option one. Now I want you to hold it right here. You continue with those circles. Option two, you're right here. Take a nice deep breath. Now your palms should be facing down, thumbs out. And we're gonna start our circles. So little circles, inner circles. You're gonna do your little round circles. And hold it, stretching it out, and let's reverse it. And hold it. And let's bring it back to Cactus Arms and take a nice deep breath. From here, we're gonna open up. So now my legs are gonna be a little bit wider than hip width apart. My toes, my foot's gonna open, so my toes are gonna open. So my knees and my third toe should be nicely lined up because they're open, heels are down. I'm open here. Cactus arm, open to chest. Option one, take a nice deep breath. You're gonna bring those elbows close to your body. Now I'm gonna bring them up just a tiny bit. Now we're gonna bring it back down. Bring it up. Back down. Last one. And down. Option two, you're gonna press with your toes, follow your feet, you're gonna lift those heels up. And now we're gonna lift up, all the way up. And now we're gonna bring it down and bring the heels down. Take a nice deep breath, lift up. And bring it back down. Here we go again. Lift those heels up, but the arms are going up. One more time. And last one. Maybe we did one too many, but that's okay. Feels good. And bring it back down. Let's go into our eagle arms and legs. So option one, you're gonna keep that right leg. Left leg is gonna come close to the right leg. Your left ankle, somewhere where the arch of your foot is, you're gonna press with your toes, ball you're gonna bring the heels up, and you can actually rest it on top of the right foot. That's perfectly fine. You can rest it right up there. Arms, option one, you're gonna seal them together. Take a nice deep breath, you're nice and tall. Now you're gonna squeeze your inner thighs together. We're gonna slide it up. And we're gonna hold it right where you feel it. This is option one. And gently gonna bring it back down. We're gonna open, sliding that left foot. Now we're gonna slide the right foot forward. Lift, bring it close. And I'll rest it right on top. My left foot, keeping my inner thighs together. And I'm gonna bring those arms back together again. I'm going to slide it up and hold it. As I gently bring it back down as we open up. Option 2, we're going to keep that right leg down and we're going to bring the left leg across from the bottom. We're going to cross it, keeping your inner thighs together. So now your left heel's up, toes crossing, inner thighs together. And now we're going to bring the right arm out, left hand goes in, and you're just wrapping it. And we're not going to wrap it all the way, which these are your eagle arms. We're going to wrap it right here. We're going to keep it with the back of the hands. Right here, and take a nice deep breath. You're going to lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, and hold it. Nice and gently bring it back down. Unwrap, open. Take a nice deep breath. Let's switch legs. Again, we're going to bring now your left hand out, bringing the right hand in. Again, you can, if you can, wrap it together like this. So you're placing the tip of your left hand on the palm of your right. So these are very much eagle hands. Or you can keep it back with your hands together. So choose where you're at. I'm going to keep the back of my hands together, sealing it. It's a little bit more challenging when you wrap it all together. It's much more challenging. So I'm going to keep it right here. And I'm going to lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. Keep your inner thighs together. As you gently bring it back down, we're going to unwrap and bring it back. Let's bring our arms back down to the side, mountain pose. Let's do little circles in our shoulders and just let them rest. And let's take a very short water break. So let's bring our right leg aside, reaching for your water, inching from your hip. As you take your little water breaks, very important to drink water throughout the day. So I do live in Florida and I do drink a lot of water. I dehydrate super easy with all the sun and the heat. I always have water close by. Now, when you're ready, bring it back to center and take a nice deep breath. So I want you to continue facing me. I'm going to go into a side view. So we're going to go into our cow stretch. So I'm going to lift myself up and I'm going to give you a side view. We're going to do the cow cat and we're also going to do the camel. So here we are, side view. This is mine. So you should be straight, making sure my legs. So I'm going to slide myself to a little bit more towards the edge of my chair. You can keep it right in the center if you like. So we're doing the camel. So the first camel we're going to be doing, we're going to have support in our lower back. So I'm making my little fist to support my lower back. So right here I'm supporting, placing my fist where my lower back is at. And for that lower back right here. And nice and tall, straight. I'm going to take a nice deep breath. I'm going to inhale. And as I'm inhaling, I'm bring my elbows together. And now I'm going to start arching my back. And yes, I'm tilting my head back just a tiny bit. So I'm tilting it back just a little bit, opening up my chest, my back, still keeping a nice support on my back. I'm going to hold it right here, right where I feel like, okay, this is good. It's a good stretch for me. No pain. Just have to feel it. And now we're going to release it. I'm going to bring it all back to center. And we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to cross our hand. We're going to hinge forward. Back is straight. And you're going to hinge forward. Hinging forward. And you're going to hold it. Take a nice deep breath. And lift it back up. So we're going to do it one more time. You can modify again with support on your back. Or you can place your hands, if your chair has a hole, you can place your hand seat of your chair. If you don't have a hole, you can slide yourself. Or you can also bring it to the side of the chair. Also place your hands on the side of the chair. So the side of the chair will work also. So let's take a nice deep breath. I'm going to place my hands on the back of the chair, back seat. So I'm nice and tall here. Take a nice deep breath. So I'm taking my breath. I'm going to open the heart. Tip my head back just a little. Keep opening my heart. And I'm arching my back just a tiny bit. I'm going to hold it right here and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now I'm going to bring it back to center very gently. I'm going to cross my hands, hinging forward, and hold it, and take a nice deep breath. As I lift it back up. So that was my camel. So now let's go to our little cat-cow stretch. Hands, top of the knee, shoulders back. So this is a little stretch. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. As you inhale, just slide those hands towards your hip. You're going to bring those elbows back. You're going to open the chest, bringing your shoulder blades together. And now you're going to release it as you slide it back. And you're going to bring it back to your neutral alignment. Again, take a nice deep breath as you're going to slide it towards you. Open the heart, chest, bring those shoulders blade. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, release it back to that neutral. And hold it here. So I'm going to lift myself back up. I'm going to bring my chair over. Now let's go into our butterfly. So let's modify butterflies. You're going to open. So you're wide right here. Take a nice deep breath. You can place your hand, option 1, right here. Take a nice deep breath. As you continue to drop those knees, drop the knees, you're going to be opening those hip flexors and hold it. Take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it. Option 2, you're bringing your heels together. You're going to open wide. Now you're going to drop the knees, praying hands, center of heart. Drop the knees, keep the heels together, bring it up, and just keep dropping until you just feel it and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently release it, and bring it back to your center. And take a nice deep breath. From here, we're going to go ahead and cross. Take a nice deep breath. As you're going to turn to the right, nice and gently. Option 1, you're going to hold it here. Option 2, you're going to keep turning. And you're going to bring that right hand to the side of the chair, left hand to the side of your left leg. You're going to turn a little bit more and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it, cross back to center. Let's turn to the other side very gently. Hold it. Placing one hand on the side, your right hand to the side of the left hand behind you, turn a little bit more and hold it and take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it, cross, and take a nice deep breath. Let's go back to our cactus arms. Gonna open up. Right here for option 1, open those fingers, close it, open, close and open, keep it open. Option 2, you're gonna go higher, 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 higher. Keeping those fingers spread. Now you're gonna bring them together, spread them out, bring them together, spread them out. And then bring it back down. And bring those fingers together. Let's go into some praying hands. Take a nice deep breath. And let's tilt our head to the right, relaxing your shoulder. It's not a deep tilt, it's just a little tilt to the right. Relaxing tilt. As we gently bring it back to center, and we're going to tilt to the other side very slowly. And take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back to center. Now I'm going to slide myself back. You can slide yourself all the way to the back of your chair if you like. Place the palm of your hands on top of your thighs. Let's move our fingers a little, our little toes. Now let's just relax and just let them relax, let them drop. Relax your shoulders, just let your shoulders relax, your elbows relax, your belly will be nice and soft. As you drop your head forward just a tiny bit, as you gently close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale, letting it all out. Let it all out. Empty it out. One more time. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Let's start with the little toes. With each breath you take, you're going to relax your little toes. Let those toes relax. And relax your heels, your ankles. So walk yourself up to your knees where your knees are nice and relaxed. Your thighs, your hips. You can feel your belly flowing with your breath. As your shoulders are nice and relaxed, your elbows and your fingertips. As your heart is beating gently, as it's flowing with your breath, as you take a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. As you feel your breath traveling through your throat, all the way down to your belly, to your toes. As you feel it, you exhale. Take a nice deep breath, inhale, follow your breath, and exhale. Your chin, your cheeks, your ears are so relaxed. As you inhale the cool breath, and as it travels through your body, you exhale the warm breath. Your eyes are gently closed. And in this darkness, you can picture your heart as it's flowing with your breath. And there's a light in the middle, shining bright. And with each breath you take, that light gets brighter. As we visit the third eye, where you can see that picture so clear to the crown of your head. As we take a few seconds just to relax. Inhale and exhale. As we get ready to start this wonderful day, this wonderful journey, with an open heart, clear mind. Let's start moving our fingers, our toes. We start little circles with our shoulders. So bring our head back to center, nice and tall. Open your eyes, inhale. So you're gonna reach back up. Reaching up, option 1 right in front. Option 2, you're gonna go a little higher. So you reach for a little bit of that sun. As you gently bring your hands to the center of your heart, your praying hands, relaxing your shoulders, you tilt your head forward. So you open the tip of your fingers and take a nice deep breath. As you feel this light, this energy travel through your body, And as we go through this day, let's pass on this light, this happiness to a stranger in need with a smile or an act of kindness as I pass my joy and my happiness to you. Namaste. Thank you for being in my class today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you met my goal. I hope you feel great and ready to conquer the day. I'll see you again next time. Enjoy.